Hello, y'all. Welcome on in. My name is Alex with the Creative Llama, and if you see this red live box right here, that means I'm live. And comment the word cow, C-O-W. That is our keyword. I'm working on switching up my keyword at the bottom, so just give me 1 second. But our keyword is cow because we are going to be doing some standing cows tonight. Let me type this comment cow for the supply list. Sorry, I thought I had everything ready, but you know me, y'all. All right, so, sorry, Elizabeth. Pin, there we go. So comment that word cow. I've got our comments pulled up. So we are doing a set of standing cows. So I went ahead and I started painting the biggest one. There's 3 sizes, y'all. And I'm really excited about this. Hello, hi, y'all. Hello, y'all. I'm starting to see the end of the tunnel, or the light at the end of the tunnel. There it is, with live sell orders. Yesterday I had like 40 live sell orders, and now I'm down to like 23. So I'm hoping to get everything out by tomorrow. If not, everything will be out by Monday. I am going out of town on Friday, so I won't be working on Friday, but I'll come back on Saturday and I'll work and finish up those orders. Oh no. Are y'all getting the message? There we go. Okay, I think now y'all are getting the message. Let me know. But I had somebody order these with their live sell order, and I was like, you know what? I haven't crafted with those yet. Let's do them. So that's why we're doing these. These have been on my website for quite some time. There's 3 different sizes. There's like a large, medium, and a small. You can get them individually or you can get them as a set. Okay. So we're just painting their bodies. I'm going to put these to the side and we're going to do their little heads. Hello. Thank you for sprinkling. I so appreciate all the comments and hearts and sprinkles. That helps me out tremendously. But I'm just taking my white chalk paste and I am just painting straight onto my surface. Now, if your paste is a little dry, just thin it out with a little bit of water and you'll be good to go. I know. So this, okay. Don't let me get ahead of myself. You don't see comments. Oh no, Miss Debbie, I know Facebook's been having some issues with seeing comments. I can see your comment, Miss Debbie. Try going out and coming back in. But I know someone else, I think it was Stephanie, was having an issue with comments the other night too. And I know it's a known issue on Facebook because a lot of people are experiencing it on other people's lives. All right. So we're going to paint these white. I don't know if we're going to do another coat or not. We might do another coat, but we're going to end up covering most of this with a pattern. So we're going to put a pattern on the cow's body. And I got really messy with that. Still am. Hi, Stephanie. You still can't see him. Hi, Leona. How are you? All right. So we're going to put these to the side, let those dry just a little bit. Let me wipe this up. I can see yours, Miss Rhonda. I sure can. I think the issue, I don't know. I think the issue is not so much like the person who's live seeing your comments. I think it's seeing other people's comments. You painted yours black, Miss Nancy? I know. I think you were the first one to buy the cows on my site. And I have been dying to do them. All right. Next part is the cows have little hair. So we're going to paint those black. I'm doing good. I hope you're well. I feel like I know you've been on, but I feel like we haven't chatted. I hope you're doing good. But let me show y'all. We've got 2 transfers, okay? We can use buffalo plaid on the body or the stripe pattern. Both of these are on sale on my website right now, on the chalk site. Plus you get, that is not what I want. Plus you get free shipping. Till the end of the month. Now there is a little catch, y'all. You only get free shipping on 2 orders. So just keep that in mind when you are placing your order. Hi, Shauna. Hi, Sharon. So we're going to paint the little hair black, and obviously we're going to do the pattern in black. So what pattern do y'all think we should do? The stripes or the plaid or the buffalo plaid? Lord, I really hope y'all don't get a message for commenting that. But our keyword tonight is cow. To get the supply list. Hi, Miss Pat. How are you, my beautiful friend? All right, putting those to the side. And then we're going to paint the stand. So we only really need to paint one of each size. There's 3 different size circles. No, Alex, that's not true. There's 2 different size circles. There's a big one and a small one. And obviously we have to paint both of them because they're not the same size. So just ignore what I said. We do have to paint all of them. Y'all, I'm a mess. I am a mess. Okay, so these are the stands. We're going to put these together at the end, and these will help our cows stand. But I love painting with the black, y'all, because it covers so well, and you don't have to do multiple coats. So tell me, what is the weather like where you're at? Because here in San Antonio, it is gloomy. It was really rainy this morning, then it turned out to be a beautiful day, and now it's raining again. Hi, Robbie. Buffalo plaid. Hi, Jessica. So that's the only comment I've seen. I'm sure I've missed it, but y'all let me know what pattern y'all want to see on the cow. If you're just popping on, we're trying to determine which pattern, the stripes or the buffalo plaid, or we could do both. Hi. Hello. Raining. Is it raining all over the United States right now? Hello, Miss Bev. Buffalo plaid. Hi, Colleen. Beautiful after the storms pass through. Both raining and gloomy. Both patterns. I was originally going to do buffalo plaid, and I thought, you know what? I saw someone do it with stripes, and I thought, let's see what that would look like. I want to order 2 large signposts. Could you mail with my order? Miss Linda, I already packaged up your order. I literally just did it right before my live. So you're going to have to place another order, unfortunately. Sorry. I literally just packed it up right before I went live. Okay. Or you can wait till the next live sale to add it. Beautiful and sunny. Hi, Mary Agnes. Oh my goodness. Look at all my friends. Y'all are making me so happy today. I love hanging out with y'all. I was sad that I couldn't do a craft last night, but just, you know, time got away from me. You'd like to see both? Okay, okay. All right. In Minnesota, we just had our first snowstorm. Oh my goodness. Isn't that kind of late for a snow? That seems late for Minnesota. Thank you, Miss Candace, for sharing. I so appreciate it. Okay, we've got their little noses to paint, and then we got to paint their ears. Hi, Billy. So I'm going to get these dry. That way we can stack them. Thank you for sprinkling. And be sure to hit the heart button, y'all. Comment, comment, comment. I will pick a winner in the comment section to win a mystery giveaway. Hi, Janice. In Chicago. Oh, I love Chicago. I've been to Chicago once, and I absolutely loved it. I want to go back. I forgot. Oh, so make sure you hang out. I might do a random giveaway in the middle. You just never know. So the more you're commenting and interacting, hi Rachel, the more that you're commenting and interacting, the more likely you are to win. I think I'm going to start doing like random giveaways in the middle. The word for tonight is cow. Hi, Donna. Thank you for sprinkling. Okay. Y'all know me. I get paint all over myself all the time. Okay. We're going to put these to the side. And then let's pull out their little noses. Let me wipe this up. And we're going to actually paint their noses in peony. Now, I'm using my chalk paste to paint. If you don't like painting with chalk paste, use whatever paint you prefer. Okay? Use whatever paint that fancies your tickle or tickles your fancy. That's it. Y'all, I'm getting everything backwards tonight. Miss Debbie, I can see your comments. Yes, I can see your comments, Miss Lynette. As long as I can see them, I know it's not fun when you can't see other people's comments. But I'll try my best to read them out as I see them. But as long as I can see your comments, you're good. Oh, you're so welcome, Miss Melissa. I hope you loved it. Thank you for the stars. Oh my goodness. What's today? Today is Wednesday? right? I keep thinking today's Thursday. Today's Wednesday. So tomorrow, I believe, maybe not. I might be on in the morning, presenting for Craft Around the Clock. I don't know. I don't remember if I have a time slot. What are the stars? Stars are basically like a tip. So you purchase stars and then you can like leave people who go live like a little tip. That's how I describe it. It's just like donating a tip to them. And everything, all the time, y'all, all the time. Oh my goodness. I cannot talk today. I always donate your stars to Watts of Love, which is an organization that donates lights to women in Malawi to help them start a business. Really all over the world. But I got a new fridge and dishwasher. Ooh, fun. I know, this pink is my favorite. And y'all, I'm not going to clean up the sides just for time purposes, but I honestly prefer to take a black marker and clean up all the sides because your girl's a messy painter. Of course, Miss Rhonda, I don't keep it. I honestly donate it. I'd rather take y'all's donations to me and donate them. I know, Miss Janice. My mailman stuffed your package in the mailbox. I almost couldn't get out. Oh, yeah. Let me know, Miss Shauna. Those mailmen. Loving the pink. Yeah, I love it too. All right, let's put these to the side. Boom, boom, boom. And let's pull out. Let's see. I think we're good. I don't think we need to do another coat of paint. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take a smaller paintbrush. Now, the thing is, I know it's kind of hard to see, but the thing is that the ears are scored on there. So my paint is not, my paint, oh, sorry. Someone was messaging me saying they can't see comments. I'm sorry, y'all. If you can't see comments, I don't know what to do. It's not me, it's Facebook. Hi, Bambi. Okay, so I'm just taking a paintbrush and I'm going to paint these in with a smaller paintbrush. Now you could take a paint pen if you're not good at like staying inside the lines, but I'm not really worried about this like being absolutely perfect. It's okay if it's a little outside the lines, if it's a little just not perfect. That doesn't bother me. But if you want it to look perfect, I would use a paint pen to get in there. I would outline the little ear and then color it in. But this, I love. I love this pink. It's so pretty. It's like the perfect like pink for everything. Not for everything, but for a lot of things. Okay. I know. Go out and hit comment. My friend loves cows. Yes, Miss Rhonda. I was going to say Rhoda. I know your name's not Rhoda. I know it's Rhonda. I can read, I promise. All right, so we're going to go in. Let me offload my brush a little bit. And we're going to go in and do the smaller cow. Ooh, y'all, it's raining. It's raining. And I've been needing to get my lawn mowed, but I don't know when it's going to rain and when it's not. So now my grass is like overgrowing, but it's okay. It'll get hot here in Texas very soon. Do you have anything with chickens? Melissa, I do have a transfer with chickens that I've been wanting to do. But yes, I do have some chickens. Yes. To answer your question, yes, we do have chickens. Yes, ma'am. The small one is a little bit more difficult to get inside the lines. Yes, these are on my website. I need to figure out if I ordered the Standing Buzz. Miss Billy, send me a message and I can take a look at your order after my live. Do I have owls? I don't have any owls. Is that something that y'all would like to see added to the site? Would y'all like some owl cutouts? I've been kind of thinking of adding some like random animals for y'all. Miss Billy, you can also go back and look at your invoice that you paid. That should be in your email. But if you can't find it, I can just send me a message and I'm more than happy to look up your order and let you know. I know, Miss Janice. I know. Now I have to admit, this was not, one of my friends did this like a while ago, and I've been dying to do it. Like, she did this in the fall, and I added them to my website, and I just never did them. So when I had a customer order these, I thought, you know what? We're doing it. Okay. Ears are not perfect at all. That is okay. Frogs. I don't know why I said it like that, but frogs. What color pink are you using? This is peony. Some people say peony. Some people say peony. I say peony. Turtles. Okay. Okay. I might have to get outside of my comfort zone a little bit, because I'm so hesitant to like do animals just because I don't know, like, I don't know, you know? All right, let's get everything dry. And then it's going to be time to put our transfer on. Okay, so here's the thing. I'm going to show y'all something. That's not a good example. Okay, so do y'all see, real quick, do y'all see how the paint is spilled over on the sides? That's because I'm a mess. Thanks, sweeties. Creations and Decor. Dinosaurs, okay. So you see how the paint spilled over on the side? That's because I'm a hot mess painter, and you know, it happens. Typically what I would do, this is just for a live, but typically what I would do is I would take a black pen, not a Sharpie, but a black like furniture marker, and I would go around the edges to clean that up. That way you don't have paint all on the edges, or you can just sand it off too. There's that option as well. But a lot are. I'm missing comments. I'm missing comments, so I apologize. I'm not ignoring you. Alrighty, so let me kind of show y'all. So we got the big old cow right here. We're gonna add a little tail and a little bow, and it's just gonna be the cutest little thing. Ah, look at those. I know, Miss Bambi. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna put this to the side, put these to the side, and now it's gonna be time to chalk. So what did we decide? I think the general consensus was to use both. So let me know in the comments, should we just do stripes? This transfer comes in this size, but mine's cut apart. Or should we use buffalo plaid, or both? And if I did both, I would do the big and small cow in plaid and the middle cow in the stripes. Both plaid. I'm looking at those comments. Okay. Both. Okay, we'll do both. So let me get out my cows. All right. These are still a little wet. Both. Okay, we'll do both. Now, if you don't like the way that both look, do either the stripes or just the plaid. You don't have to create yours just like mine. And we do have little stars that go on the body. But I'm not quite sure if I'm going to add those yet. All right, so I'm going to wax. My wax is dry, so I like to heat it up just a little bit to kind of soften it up. I don't know where my wax applicator is, so we're just going to take a paper towel and we are going to wax. You want to put a little bit of wax down to protect the paint, okay? Because you're going to put something sticky, like a sticker on top of this, and you don't want the stickiness of the stencil or transfer, whatever you want to call it, to pull up the paint. Ah! Use the pus to clean. Yeah, you could totally do that too, Miss Sandy. I know. Yeah, if it's dry, heat it up just with your heat gun. Okay. You don't need a lot. You just need just a little. How about a horse? We could do a horse. All right. So this transfer is a size D. Okay. It is 18 by 18. And I'm going to actually cut this one up. Okay. So what I like to do with my pattern transfers is I like to buy two. So I would buy 2 of the buffalo plaid, 1 to keep in the 18 by 18 pattern, and then 1 to cut up into different sizes. Because do I really need a full sheet of buffalo plaid for this? It's going to be difficult to use. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this up. Probably just cut it in half. Okay, so I'm just going to cut it in half. Like so. And then I can put this piece to the side and I can cut smaller strips, a bigger rectangle, whatever you may need, okay? So I like to cut mine up. I like to buy 2, and right now is the perfect time to buy 2 because they're 50% off. So they're normally 33 bucks and you can get it for like $16.50. If you do chickens, do you have a pattern or something? Yes. Melissa, we do have a stencil or transfer that is chickens. It is a private group, Miss Donna, but you just have to request to join. There's nothing like you have to do. You don't have to purchase anything. You just request to join. Sports stuff also, okay. I've been thinking about doing some like baseball and softball stuff. What do we think about that? All right, so I'm fuzzing this. So this is just gonna add a little bit of lint to the back to make it not so sticky, okay? Because if it's too sticky, it's gonna stick to your surface really, really well. And then you might have to fight to pull it off, and then you might stretch your transfer, okay? So I'm only gonna do, so they're little udders. I'm gonna try to miss, I'm not gonna chalk on those. They're udders, okay? Baseball, you know Kay would love that. Kay? Who's Kay? Who's Kay? I don't know who you're talking about, Haley. I have no clue who you're talking about, my friend. All right. So I'm going to use the bottom of the transfer to kind of make a straight line across the udders. Oh, you would want baseball stuff? Mark your back so you know. Oh, yes. So this is an older transfer, okay? So because both sides are white, you need to put an X on it. So I know that this is the back. So like, let me show you. So like, here's the side that I didn't use. I'm going to put an X on the back. That way I know that's the back. And so when I take this off and put it back on, I know that that's the correct side. But our newer transfers, you don't have to worry about that. Oh, my 9-year-old cousin plays softball. Those girls love it. Awesome. Okay. Then we might be doing some softball. All right. We're going to take some black chalk paste. And y'all, I'm almost out. I'm almost out of my black and white. Okay. And I'm just going to smear that on. And I'm going to take my squeegee. And I am just going to pull this straight across. Like so. Super simple. Just making sure I get everything covered and I don't see any white underneath. Okay, and I'm going to do this one really quickly. If you can put butter on toast, you can do this. Okay, now sometimes buffalo plaid does not turn out absolutely perfect, and I'm not worried about it turning out perfect. I just love the look. Hi, Dawn. Ooh, y'all, look at that cow. OMG, look how cute those are. Those are some cute cows. Oh my gosh. I keep just knocking stuff off over here. Thank you, Miss Rhonda. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you're just jumping on or you missed it, our keyword is cow. C-O-W, and I'll send you the supply list to snag the cows and the transfers. And all stuff on my chalk site, not all, but chalk has like 3 promotions going on. So buy 3 transfers, get 1 free, right? Then we have our specials tab that has a bunch of transfers up to like 70% off. And then we have free shipping for the rest of the month. I know, me too. All right, so I'm going to take my crusty, disgusting board eraser, and we're going to clean this up. Now, I am going to take a baby wipe to the top of my transfer, okay? I'm not going to use it on the back. I'm just going to use it on the front to get up all that extra black. Use a Clorox wipe. I have used baby wipes to clean up the front or the top of it, and I've had no issues with the stickiness. But you do you. If you don't want to do that, you don't have to. Okay, so I'm taking my board eraser, cleaning the front, lifting that up, wipe this down. And this is why I like using the glass mat to clean my transfers, because I noticed with the bath mat, especially like with black and white, it would not, it would seep into the bath mat, and then when I turn it over, it would just get right back onto the transfer. So this is why I like using the bath mat. Okay, I'm gonna spray this again. Ooh, y'all, it is raining. And we're just making sure that that transfer is nice and clean. I don't use distilled water to clean, Miss Trudy, to be honest with you. This is just water from the sink. There's no need to use distilled water to clean transfers. It doesn't affect the transfer if it's regular water or distilled water. But I do recommend using distilled water in your pastes. Where do you get those mats? Amazon. Yes, ma'am. If you comment the word cow, or if you've already commented that word, in the message that I sent you, there is a button at the very bottom of the message that says Amazon favorites. If you click on that button, it will take you to my Amazon storefront, and it is listed in there. It's pouring North Carolina. All right, so we're gonna lay this back down, trying to get it as flat as I can, and ta-da, it's clean. All right, let's get out our middle cow. Oh, heck, y'all. No, I thought I lost it. There's the stripes. I'm a mess. Hi, Marcy. Hi, Kristen. All right, let's pull this one out, and let's maybe fuzz it. How do I do this? How do I lose my stuff every single dang time? I swear. What was that easy? Glass mats aren't Michael's. Yeah, you can also get them at Michael's. All right, we're gonna fuzz this. What was that easy? All right, fuzz, 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 and then we're gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna use the straight side, because remember, I cut this big old transfer in half. I like the print because I can see, yes, Miss Victoria. Ah, comments are going fast now. I need a table to do crafts on. I use, the table does help. I'm the same, ends up being right in front of me. Y'all, I always lose things. Always. Always, always, always. Like I've always told y'all, my dad looks at me sometimes. It's like, how are you an adult? And how have you made it through life? All right, we're going to push that down because I lose everything all the time. All right. We're going to smear that black on there. And then we're going to do this. Ooh, ooh, that might bleed because I put a lot on there. And the transfer kind of shifted a little bit. Let's hope not. Oh, putting the backer sheet. It just takes practice. And mine's not perfect. Mine is not evenly on there. A little bit of the edge is hanging off. That's okay. Just get most of it on there if you can. All right, all ready? Here we go. Ooh, I think I like this pattern too. What do y'all think? That's a cute cow. So I put the stripes down. Now see, I would have put the stripes, oh, going this way. You could totally do that too. Either way. Either way. Okay, we're gonna clean this really, really quickly, and then we're gonna put it together. Okay. Y'all, black always gets everywhere. You like both? Me too, Miss Marcy. Me too. Okay. Thanks for all the hearts. Y'all are so sweet. All right, we're going to clean this up really quickly. And then the fun part comes, is putting it all together. Well, maybe not. There it is. All right, board eraser. We're going to turn it over. I'm going to do the same thing. Just scrub it. You like the plaid the best? Yeah, I like the plaid. We'll see how it looks. So many options. Yes. I think polka dots would look pretty. You don't have to do the patterns I did. You could pick any of the pattern transfers that are on the site. Thank you for the stars. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Getting this dried. Turn it over. And let's put the backer back on. And of course, y'all, I don't know where it went. Here it is. Oh, of course, Miss Billy. That was something new. I've never done that before. And I really enjoyed it because I felt like I got to like chat with y'all. Because a lot of times when I'm crafting, I miss so many comments. That is the wrong side. No. This is why you put the back or the X on. Yeah, that's the right side. I miss so many comments when I'm crafting. So I actually really enjoyed it because I was able to chat with y'all and get, oh my gosh, get questions answered that y'all had. Alrighty, let me clean up my hands. While I'm doing that, let's get the moo cows out here so y'all can see what they look like together. That was on the other one. I was just giving you an example, but that's why you put an X on the back so then you don't have that problem. All right, here we go. Let's start gluing. So I'm going to use my stick fast glue. Let's start with the big old guy. Okay, and we'll go in and we'll add his eyes here in a second. Okay. There we go. So I'm using stick fast. And I'm just going to put a little bit of glue right here in the corner. You're welcome, Miss Trudy. I'm so happy to answer questions. I personally love, no, I like it down farther. I personally love helping y'all. That like fills my cup, to be honest with you. Number one. Okay, then we're going to add, that's the wrong one. Y'all, that's the wrong cow head. This is the right one. That would have looked really funny. Y'all, had I messed that up, that would have looked kind of funny. Let's get this on here. There we go. I like that. All right. We're going to let it set. Now let's add the nose. I know. I'm like so excited to put it together that I'm like rushing and I need to like chill. Okay, there's number one. Let's do number two. Need more cute cow decor. Okay. Okay. Hi, Cindy. How are you? All right, we're going to glue this cow head on. Y'all, these are so stinking cute. I'm obsessed. I hadn't planned on painting them pink. Should we paint them pink? What do y'all think? Should we paint the udders pink or leave them white? It does either way, I'm fine with. Okay, I gotta let these set for just a second. Hi, Mary. Oh, Miss Cindy, you're so sweet. Hi, Donna. I'm going back in comments, letting these set up. Oh, thank you, Miss Sandy. That's so sweet. Light pink. Ooh, we could do. peachy keen for the light pink. Right here. We could do this color for the udders. What do we think about that? All right, let's glue on their hair. They're so cute. Y'all, these cows are adorbs. Oh my gosh. Pink, light pink, pink udders. Okay, we'll paint them. That needs to go up. There we go. Love the plaid. Thank you for sprinkling. Laura Abbott, you are a Happy Mail giveaway. So Miss Laura, if you'll do me a favor, send me a message to the page saying, hey, I won, with your mailing address, and I will send out a mystery cutout to you. Thank you for commenting. And just like that, y'all, that's how I'm going to do it. I'm just going to pick someone random. No rhyme or reason to it. Thank you, Miss Renee. All right, let's glue the stands. And then see, y'all, we have the stars. I don't know if I want to add the stars or not. What do y'all think? Yes. We'll still do a giveaway at the end too. So I'm not stopping the giveaways. We're just going to do like a random giveaway every so often. But should we add the stars? No stars, no stars. Okay. They will come with the stars, but you can save those and use those on a different project. See, Miss Kristen saying stars. Let's do this. So I'm going to add a little jute tail and a bow. And then we can decide. No stars. Or like, girl, don't do the stars. No, 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 no. So you get on the stand, there's a big circle and a small circle, and I'm just lining these up. This is why I like the stick fast glue, because if you were to use hot glue, it would set pretty quickly, and kind of once it's glued, it's glued. No stars. Okay. Got it. Let me grab my black paint pen. Oh my goodness, y'all. I'm a mess tonight. Let me grab my black paint pen, and we're going to fill in the scored marks on his nose and eyes. Oh my gosh, y'all, look at this. Look how cute they are. I did not think these could be this cute. Now, if you don't want all three, I do sell them individually. So when you comment the word cow, the cutout link is the first link in the message. Okay, did we decide that Peachy Keen was good for the udders? Did we like that? Yes, you can totally order them, Miss Cindy. They're already on my site. I know, they're adorable. So then we're gonna add a little tail, and I was gonna add a bow. Yes, Peachy Keen is perfect. Okay, let's do that really quickly. So I'm just gonna clean off the brush we used earlier. Peachy Keen. Okay, I'm gonna dip into here. I'm almost out of my Peachy Keen too, y'all. And we are just gonna paint. This is so cute. The little udders in this color. Like so. You like that? No pink. I think I kind of like it. What do y'all think? If we don't like it, we can paint it white back over. We can paint white back over it. Oh my gosh, y'all. Words are really hard for me today. Okay, doing the same thing here. Now, if you don't like the udders being painted, then don't do it, okay? I feel like sometimes people watch me and when they purchase the craft, they have to make it just like me. You don't have to. Okay? Oh my gosh, y'all, these are so cute. I know I keep saying that, but I'm so excited about these. Okay, and then we're gonna do these. And I'm just kind of eyeballing it because there's not a line for me to kind of follow as a straight line, but that looks good. This one is called Peachy Keen. This one is not in the link. When you go to the chalk site, or for the chalk products, it's not in the link because I wasn't planning on using it. Okay. So we're gonna glue this, but then we're gonna put, where did it go? We're gonna put a little bow. Hi, Pamela. We're gonna put a little bow on the tail to cover up the tail. Let me show y'all. Okay, I'm just gonna tie this. The way I like to do my simple bows is like make like a cancer awareness ribbon. And then, so you can see the cancer awareness ribbon, and then I take the back and I pinch it. What's the pink color? Oh, it's peony. Peony. Hi, Tammy. It's called peony. Now I know I could tie it without the jute, but I will sit there and fight it forever. I'm not good at doing that. Okay. So let's just check this out and see what we think. Are you going to fray some of it? We could do that. I was thinking about that, Miss Pamela. Okay. So imagine the tail like this. Should we fray it and see what it's going to look like? But I like that. Do we like or no? Thanks, Miss Linda. I don't know. That's cute. Okay, y'all like it? You like? Okay. Should we, that's way too short, Alex. Should we fray it and see, or should we just leave it simple? Okay. While we're figuring that out, I'm going to make my other bows. I think that needs to be bigger. It's cute. I like the cow and the bow. Fray the tail. Okay, fray the end. Okay, I got y'all. All right, let's make our bows really quickly. I cannot tie it like where people loop it. I can't do it. I'll sit here. I know that would look probably better than the jute, but I will sit here and fight it. Frayed. Hi, Patty. Okay, let me see. Yeah, that looks good. Oh, and I just messed it up. Hold on. I'm getting nervous now. There we go. For whatever reason, the jute put a bell. That would be cute. Hi, Tina. Tina, girl, I have not seen you in a hot second. How are you? Jute, yeah, the jute goes good. I wish I had tiny bells. I would totally do it, but I don't. Okay. Y'all, the bows are just going to be what they are. I'm not good at making bows. I have such a hard time. Like such a hard time, especially like with the smaller ribbon and the smaller bows. It's hard for me to like finagle it and get it to exactly how I want it. So let me do this. Okay, we're just gonna tie it. I'm gonna be making small, medium bows for you. Oh, thanks, Miss Stephanie. I need to practice. I'm not the worst at making bows, but I kind of stick to the same style of bow. I don't like really get adventurous with my bows. You're welcome, Miss Tina. All right, let's cut this and cut that. All righty. Y'all are awesome. Thanks for hanging out with me. That is giant, but it is what it is. All right, let me take a piece of jute and let's fray it. I've seen it done with the fork. That would require me to like have a fork in here and do it. And I just don't feel like it. All right, so we're gonna fray these. I don't know quite how far up to go. Give me a second. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. Okay. Like so. What about getting the bow maker? Yeah. Let me fray it a little bit more. I'm gonna do it towards the end. Y'all, thanks for hanging out with me. I know sometimes this is not the most exciting thing, is watching somebody on the struggle bus. But yes, okay. I am gonna pull out my hot glue gun for this part, just because I don't know if the stick fast glue will stick. So let's do the other ones. Okay. Thanks, Miss Marcy. All right, we're gonna fray this. Fray, fray, fray. I'm gonna kind of check the length. That looks good. All right, then let's fray it a little bit more. Now, if you do these, I want you to post a picture in my cutout group or in my VIP group, because I would love to see how your cows. Ooh, y'all. Okay, let me pull it up a little bit more. Okay, there's that one. And we could probably use this. You aren't the only exactly. I keep losing the sound. Anyone else? I went out and came back in and that seemed to work. I don't know. Try solid twine tail and only. Okay. Try it. We'll try it on this one. I see what you're saying, Miss Lisa. Just like right towards the end. So like this. Do we like just the bottom frayed or the whole tail frayed? I keep fading in and out. I wonder if it's because my phone is charging. I wonder if that's the issue. Do we like just the bottom part of it frayed? Bottom, bottom. Okay. Start over. Redo. Okay. Bottom frayed. Okay. That's probably what y'all meant to tell. Like, that's probably what y'all were envisioning, and I just kind of went with it. So, give me a second. We'll do these two. Our hot glue gun has to heat up anyways. So, we'll do this. Yes. So cute. Okay, we'll cut that. And then we'll use this one. Bottom frayed, happening to you. You like how I had it. So you could do the whole tail frayed. You could do just the bottom. I do like the bottom, like quarter of it frayed, personally. Or you could just do like the straight twine and that would be fine too. Okay. This one a little bit more. Is it better now? Because I took my phone charger out. But I usually charge my phone while I'm live. So I don't know why that would be a problem. Okay. Oh. Y'all. If it's not one thing, it's another around here. Hold on. I swear. All right. let's get this cleaned up. Let me cut off all the extra jute that are on my bows. Now, my bows are probably too small or too big for the cows. So do that with what you will. You can do yours differently. Okay. Even a little cowbell. Yeah. Ooh, a cowbell around the neck would be cute too. What happened to your numbers? It's just resetting. That's for my orders, like on my cutout website, and it's just resetting. It does it like a couple times a day for whatever reason. Who knows? Sounds like that's so weird. Seems good now. That is so odd. Come on, heat up. All right. It's not warm enough yet. Okay, comment the word cow. And while we're waiting for my hot glue gun to heat up, tell me where you are watching from, and I will pick someone from the comments to win a mystery cutout, since we're sitting here having to wait for this. So tell me where you're watching from, and I will pick somebody from the comments, maybe 2 people from the comments, to win something, win a mystery cutout. Michigan, Texas, Billy, Nebraska. Hi, Francis. Hi, Miss Robbie. Hi, Dawn. Jessica Powell, you're winner number 1. Jessica Powell, and keep going. I'm just picking somebody random. 2, 3, 4, 5. And, oh. Jessica Powell and Darlene Jones. Y'all are the 2 winners. So y'all send me a message to the page saying, hey, I won, with your mailing address. Now, your giveaway, your mystery cutout giveaways will not go out until I am completely done with live cutouts. Those are my main priority. I'm almost done. So, and we'll still pick someone at the end. So this, y'all, this live, I'm going to give away four prizes, because y'all are just the best. And I appreciate y'all hanging out with me and chatting away and being patient while I, fight with this. Oh my gosh, y'all. These are adorable. I couldn't have done it without y'all. Just saying. Just saying. All right, let me cut. Let's see how long that one is. It's just a little bit below. All right, let me cut this one. Hot glue. Lay this down. And then we're going to put our bow right on top. Oh, thank you, Miss Billy. I really, like I was talking last night, I really try to keep my prices affordable. I really, really do. Or maybe it was the other night. I try, to make sure that I'm, covering my costs and paying for my time, but also, where did that one go? Did I throw it away? Probably. Yes. No. No, I swear. How did I do that? Okay, let's do this one real quick. I really try to keep them affordable. That's my thing. Okay, that one's all janky. What did I do with it? Oh, it feels like a Monday. That's what it feels like. It feels like a dang Monday on the ground. No? Thanks, Miss Susan. I have to get them done like every 3 weeks, because with my hands and all of this stuff and the baby wipes and washing my hands and everything, they get a little gross after a month. Okay, let me keep going, just up a little bit more. There we go. All right, let me cut this. Yep. All right, a little bit of glue. And y'all, we are almost done. So if you have not done so, comment the word cow. And you will get all the supplies, or a message with all of the supplies. I know. I'm glad I'm not the only one who girl, Miss Renee. I know you're newer. I don't know how long you've been watching me, but I lose stuff while I'm live constantly. Constantly. I mean, all the time. And I would say, like, I'm not like that in real life, but I am. I'm a mess. Okay, here we go. Let's start putting these in their stands. There we go. There's number 1. These are so cute. Number 2. Oh my gosh, y'all, these are adorable. And number 3. So you could add the stars, but I'm glad we didn't. I like them the way that they are. What do y'all think? So let me do this. I'm trying to get it to where y'all can see what is going on. Come on. What the heck? You were just fine. Hold on, y'all. Okay, I'm gonna have to mess with that one. It will stand. I just don't know what I'm doing wrong. There we go. Look how cute they are. Oh my gosh, these are adorable. Okay, I saw someone put a question in the comments, so let me go back. It would be fun just to spin the Miss Kristen, girl. You'd probably be like, this is what you do all day? Hi, Natalie. Y'all, I got to meet Natalie today. I was so excited to meet her. She came by to pick up her order, and it was so nice to get to chat with her. The stripes look good now. Yeah. So which one do you like? Do you like the buffalo plaid? Do you like the stripe, or do you like both? Which one do y'all like? I like them both. I actually like the combo of the two of them because I feel like the buffalo plaid, all 3 might have been a little too busy. But I like, yes, Miss Billy. I like both of them. Yes. The buffalo plaid. The buffalo plaid is just so classic too. I know, Mr. Nate, I love them. You like the plaid? Let me look. So let me look and see how much the set is. I don't know off the top of my head, even though I should. So all 3 together is 15. But if you don't want all 3 and you just maybe want the smallest one, this one is 6, this one is 7, this one is 9. So 6, 7, 9. All together, you'll save money and you can get them for 15. Get it for 15 bucks. So polka dots would be really cute. I was really hoping that we would come out with a cow pattern in this last launch. I'm still asking for it. Thanks, Miss Janice. All right, here we go. Let's pick a winner. So y'all hit the heart button for me. Comment the word cow. Go grab your cows. I will also post, if you have a hard time with navigating my cutout site and all the links and everything, I will post a picture of these in my VIP group, and you can just comment and let me know what you want. Transfer wise, cutout wise, all of that. Now, if you order the transfers from me, you will not get free shipping, just so you know. Thank you. How do you order the cutouts? Here, let me put a link to them. I will put a link. If you comment the word cow, they're also in there, but I will put a link directly to the listing in the comments for you. Just give me 1 second. Okay, I just put it in the comments, so you can click that link and it'll take you directly to my cutout website to grab them if you want them. Okay, so little housekeeping. If you're still waiting on your lifestyle order, I am working on it. I have about 23 orders left. But all live sale orders will definitely be out by Monday. They'll be going in the mail on Monday. Okay. So if you're still waiting on your order and you haven't got a shipping notification, if they don't ship tomorrow, they will definitely ship Monday. Okay. All right. Let's pick a winner. Y'all are amazing. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I meant to say this earlier, but make sure you comment !notify. This will get you signed up for a message next time I go live. All it does is just send you a Facebook message saying, hey, the Creative Llama is live, and you can go over there and click on it, and it'll take you directly to my live. So just comment !notify, and we're going to pick a winner. Are y'all ready? I know, Miss Pamela. I waited till 10 o'clock last night to eat. So I'm going to go get something to eat, and then I'm going to go back to cutting. All right, here we go. So I'm just going to scroll up and scroll down. Give everybody a chance to comment. Will this cow set be of it? Yes, Miss Dolores. These have actually been on my website for months. But I haven't done it. Thank you, Miss Mary. All right. Thanks, Rebecca. Here we go. We're going to pick a fourth winner for a mystery cutout. And 1, 2, 3. Miss Dawn Grant. Dawn Grant, are you here? Thank you. I don't know what I'm going to eat. It's got to be something quick because I got to work. But I absolutely love these. So go snag these while you can. Miss Dawn, send me a message to the page saying like, hey, I won with your mailing address, and I will get your cutout out to you next week, sometime next week. So they're so cute. I love them. All right, y'all, have a great rest of your night. I might be on tomorrow morning. If not, I'll be on sometime during the day, okay? Y'all have a great evening, and I will chat with y'all later. Bye.